Hello viewers, welcome back to another YouTube video. Here we have this Galaxy 2150 12-inch oscillating desk fan. I got this fan like 2 or 2.5 months ago. I haven't really made a full-length video on it, just over like doing like details on it and such. So, well, that is this video here. So, I recently got a another one, a 9-inch one to it. It's like I don't know, compliment it or something. I don't know. But now all I'm missing is the 16-inch one. I don't think Galaxy or whatever Lasco made a 6-inch or a 7-inch oscillator like Windmere did, but with looking like very different from the rest of them. But I don't know. I'm just looking for the 16-inch variation of those two now. Gray blade, solid gray blade, 90s, 80s, whenever this fan's from. But this fan seems to have a capacitor or motor problem because it seems to be not running at its max speed. I've tried oiling it several times and it still doesn't like run how it probably should, honestly, but maybe it is, and maybe I'm just being paranoid about it. I don't know. But yeah, this thing has 3 speeds, oscillates 12-inch. I really like the design of these things. This is my first Galaxy fan I got, so pretty recently. Even though I've been collecting for over 10 years now, so yeah. I'll start up on low. Turn that off a little. So I'm not sure, but if it's running at its max speed, because it seems to occasionally just not run at it as fast as it should. I'm not sure if it's running as fast as it should right now, but it seems to be pretty normal. I don't know. Might just be me being paranoid, but yeah, I don't know. Medium. So yeah, this thing blows quite a bit of air. It's quite a good fan to use at nighttime when it's the appropriate season. Obviously not right now, considering that it's winter time where I live right now, but occasionally it gets hot in here and I just use one of the fans, one of the several fans I have currently plugged in my room. So yeah. And moving on to high speed. Yeah, this thing blows quite a bit of air. It definitely seems to be running normal now, but I'm not sure if it was because of the motor or the capacitor, but it just didn't seem to be running the correct speed a couple weeks ago. So I don't know if it just like needed to be worn in or something. I don't remember, but yeah, it's gonna be running fine. Might have just been paranoid about it. Oh well. Let's check oscillation. Yeah, another thing I noticed about this fan is that it oscillates rather fast compared to other fans of its era, like the Panasonic 5-way and the Windmere DF12 right there. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite fans I've collected this year thus far, and probably one of my favorite fans I've ever collected, like as a whole. I'm pretty sure these are pretty sought after fans, so I can see why, honestly. They're really good. And they last a long time apparently. I think some of these can get as old as like the early 70s and they still run really good. That's not the case for some other fans of that era that are like more like cheap products. I used to have a fan from like the early 80s, but it like the motor like burned out for whatever reason. I'm not sure how, but it just did. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But At least this thing didn't burn out. Hang on, I'm gonna turn it off now. Another thing I notice is that on a certain speed the blade is spinning at, it starts to wobble like crazy. I'm not sure if that's just because Lasko or Galaxy, or I think Lasko's the OEM of this, but Lasko doesn't, I don't know, they don't know how to make blades that are in balance or something, or there's something wrong with the whatever they're manufacturing. Because the 9-inch one I have, this thing right here, the 9-inch one also seems to have a balance issue. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal considering that they blow an absolute load of air, but it's a minor nitpick of mine for most of Lasko's fans. Most of my Lasko fans actually have that same problem, so it's probably just a Lasko thing, Air King thing. I think Air King also has the same problem, considering that Air King is just a, I don't know, brand that uses Lasko's fans or whatever. I don't even know. But anyway, yeah. Oh no, give me a second. Just get my camera situated. See that badge? Yeah, pretty cool. So as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm pretty sure this thing is model number 2150. Pretty sure on the bottom of it. I don't think you can see that, but yeah, whatever that says. Let me get it straight. But checked online, this thing is model number 2150. At least I think it is. That's what I said. Pretty sure it is, but if someone can tell me the model number of the 9-inch one I have, which will be my next video, surprisingly, so just leave it under that video. But just tell me the model number of the 9-inch one. I don't remember. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video, which will be on the little 9-inch one down here. Or the 6-inch one here. I don't even know. Anyway, goodbye.